Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Appreciate you guys tuning into the show. Thank you for liking these videos, hitting the thumbs up button for me, sharing the videos as far and wide as you can, posting the stuff on social media, wake up family, friends, loved ones that are still maybe a little bit reticent to understand what is unfolding in our financial system, in our economy, politically, geopolitically. And again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I want to extend a really warm thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who is supporting this channel. We just, this last weekend, we passed 1 million views on the channel. It's a big milestone for me. It was just a little bit under a year ago. I came back from that Silver Symposium in Las Vegas. I had met Jesse out there from Shielded Prepper, and he and some others were very gracious and very encouraging in me starting a channel and sharing, my knowledge, my background, my business experience as an attorney, and my love for just helping and sharing wisdom I have gained over living through a couple of financial crises and practicing law. So again, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you guys very much for supporting the channel. We are growing the community. Let me jump into two articles that I think are very important. And I can't think of anything else right now that I want to discuss that's more important in terms of the shift that we're seeing right now with gold and silver and how it's impacting the market. And I'm going to continue to come out and discuss this as long as I believe, from my perspective, it's at the forefront. We know right now the BRICS meeting is taking place over in Russia with a lot of other countries that are coming together to try to do a workaround, a workaround from the Western financial system and the payment system. The article I'll first share with you is out of Jerusalem Post. It's entitled "Russia's Silver Strategy Signals Global Economic Shift, Experts Warn." And they say warn because, look, the Western standard and mainstream media really doesn't want this to happen, number one. Number two, they're not going to publicize it and make it at the forefront of the daily news that you see here in this country, because they are probably running a bit scared right now. As of recording of this video, about a half an hour before close of spot markets for gold and silver, gold is up $28.28 an ounce at $2,748 an ounce, up about 1%. Silver's up $1 an ounce to $34.85 an ounce, and that's 3%. Huge move again today in silver. Now, will it close at these prices? I don't know, but no matter what, it's going to be another substantial day in the markets for gold and silver, okay? And guys, don't jump on here and leave negative comments that the price is not as I'm quoting it. I use Kitco when I quote these prices at the time I'm recording the video, okay? So other, MSNBC, CNBC, some of the other precious metals online sources reflect different spot prices. I just use Kitco, okay? So let me start by sharing this first article. It says, this is why silver price will continue to soar. Russia's metal maneuver alarms Western banks. It says, in a move that could reshape the global precious metals market, Russia has announced plans to add silver to its state reserves, joining gold, platinum, and palladium. The strategic shift outlined in the country's draft federal budget proposes an annual allocation, listen to this, annual allocation of 51.5 billion rubles for precious metals purchases through 2027. The Silver Academy, a leading authority on silver markets, suggests this decision could trigger a domino effect with far-reaching consequences for the global economy. So they're looking at purchases at least through 2027 in the amount of 51.5 billion rubles. Says John Forrest Little, an analyst at the Silver Academy, describes the situation as the ultimate squeeze, drawing parallels to historical events that reshaped global economics. Russia's recent move to add silver to its state reserves alongside gold, platinum, and palladium marks a significant shift in its precious metals strategy, according to Little. The timing of this decision is particularly noteworthy, coming just before the BRICS summit. This article was released yesterday. A BRICS summit, I believe, is underway. This is amidst ongoing global de-dollarization efforts. Little explains the strategic move just before the BRICS summit positions Russia to massively benefit from the ultimate silver squeeze, potentially impacting U.S. banks significantly. We discussed this on a show over the weekend, how many of these big banks, J.P. Morgan and company, are short in the paper market, thousands of millions of contracts. And so, if this price continues to skyrocket on silver, these banks are losing billions of dollars. So what are they going to do? They're going to double down, and they're going to smack down this price with loading up paper shorts, or they're going to throw in the towel and decide it's not worth it if they're taking that too much loss, and maybe flip to the long side. Again, I'm just a layperson comment on that. Not an economist, not a banking expert, just giving you a thought there. It says the report from the Silver Academy highlights several key points. Historical context. The move is compared to the 1973 oil embargo, with Russia exploiting control over a critical resource to exert geopolitical pressure. U.S. vulnerability, with the United States relying on imports for 80% of its silver needs, is particularly susceptible to supply disruptions. Global implications, says, as other countries potentially follow Russia's lead, we could witness an unprecedented setup for explosive growth in silver prices. Economic strategy. The decision exposes vulnerabilities in the U.S. financial system, tracing back to the abandonment of the gold standard and the petrodollar system. Little warns of potential ripple effects. He says the ramifications of this shift extend beyond mere price movements. A significant revaluation of silver could disrupt existing financial paradigms, challenging the dominance of fiat currencies and potentially accelerating the transition towards a multipolar economic world order. It says this, that's a lot. That's heavy stuff, but each of those categories, not even if all of that comes to pass, but even if some of that comes to pass, what is the impact going to be on the silver price? It says, as the BRICS nations continue to explore alternatives to the dollar. It says the Silver Academy's report suggests that this move could be a game changer for the precious metals market, as the BRICS nations continue to explore alternatives to the dollar-centric financial system, including the possibility of a commodity-backed currency. Silver's role could become even more pivotal, according to Little. And we know economic tensions continue to simmer. All eyes will be on silver market and Russia's next moves in what could be a transformative period for global finance. A lot of heavy verbiage there, a lot of big words being used. But look at what we're doing here is sharing information, and just hopefully you guys will pay attention. The next article I'll briefly share, again from the Jerusalem Post, comes out today. And it says James Turk predicts $50 silver in days or weeks away, not months. James Turk predicts silver could hit $50 within days or weeks, not months, with gold already setting records. He sees a massive silver rally ahead, driven by strong demand and market dynamics. In a recent interview with King World News, says renowned precious metal analyst James Turk made this bold prediction about the silver market, suggesting that prices could skyrocket in the near future. With gold already reaching records high, he believes silver is poised for a significant catch-up rally. The key takeaways is, number one, silver price predicted to reach $50 within days or weeks. Lack of public excitement suggests the bull market has room to run. Strong physical demand for silver could overpower paper market manipulation. And again, I know a lot of this is could, might, maybe, but we have to look at this stuff in the aggregate, okay, cumulatively, and then compare it to what we're seeing in the markets right now. We are seeing a massive run on silver, 6%, almost 7% last Friday. Yesterday, I thought it might get a major hit, a smackdown. It kind of held in there, closed up a couple cents, and today, wham, another 3% rally. That's over 9% gain in silver in the last couple or few trading days. So guys, just keep a watch on what's going on. Stock market finished somewhat flat today. S&P, excuse me, the Dow's down just a little bit. Cryptos were in a little bit of pressure. Oil is booming again. The 10-year continues to rise. We've got to, again, watch that 10-year because that bond market is going to eventually dictate what's going to happen in the stock market. So I wanted to share that information with you guys today. Appreciate, again, you watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's keep growing the channel and moving forward. A lot going on. We have the calm somewhat before the storm, before the election storm coming up here in just about 2 weeks. So everyone, stay safe, be diligent, and keep your head on a swivel, your eyes and your ears open. Talk to all of you soon. Bye.